Could you describe about yourself and your journey in design?
So I'm assistant professor in NEFT, Delhi right now, and currently I'm teaching in MDS department. Yeah.
So what is fast fashion from your point of view?
Fast fashion is increased rate of consumption to relevant to the society. That is we call fashion, right? When you are relevant to the society. So the increased rate of consumption, whether it is a garment or any other product, to be relevant, to show that you are changing as fast as society is changing. So it is an expression of that. Yes.
Do you believe fast fashion has subtly redefined what consumers even consider good designs are?
To a certain extent, if we talk specifically in the garment or fashion industry, fast fashion has defined a change in design every time, right? Because for a layman language, changing in design, they often confuse between fashion and design, right? So from that point of view, yes, fast fashion. Can I repeat your question? Do you repeat your question?
Yes, I'm sure. Do you believe that fast fashion has subtly redefined what consumers even consider which is good fashion, good designs? Like,
I don't agree to the point, especially actually this view is in society view is divided into this, right? Those who are conscious of their consumption, they don't consider fast fashion is always good design, because there are parameters which defines a good design. It's not always aesthetic or fashionable every time, but there are other aspects to good design. So those who have little bit of understanding of design, or even if I can say a little bit of understanding of their conscious decision, they may not consider fast fashion as a good design.
Speaking from fast production or fast moving world, so in the name of minimalism, we have lost a lot of design knowledge. Like before in 1980s or somewhere around that, even the hand railings or benches had a very good amount of design. But nowadays we could just see metal plates and steel plates for use for that. So, do you think that design has lost its charm?
No, actually, design has not lost its charm. As I said, design is not. What you're saying is about being artistic. When you have, enjoying the process of writing and using paint and then doing by handmade. It may not be that good design had always to be a hand done, right? It can be machine done. But what you are doing with the remaining amount, because see, what machines or what speed gives us a pleasure time. So as a humanity, you need to decide whether the time which has been given by the machine, speed of machine, where you are utilizing that spare time which has been created because of usage of machine, right? So can I go again to your question? What was it?
That's what I said. Like long way before.
Yes. Yes, I would say ki it's not that ki or design has to be always hand done. It can be done by machine, and as a evolving society, we should appreciate it. But again, as a society, we need to think the amount that is being spared to human being, where you are utilizing that time. You see, fashion has a cycle, right, which keeps repeating. So yes, definitely, again, something which is relevant today, probably after 10 years it would be relevant again. In between, you may feel that this is not in fashion, but again it will come in fashion, right? Hence we generally, everybody wants to have in their wardrobe timeless piece which is relevant all the time, right? And if you talk about timeless piece, that is the beauty of timeless piece, that it has been created with lot of amount of consciousness efforts has been given to it. Hence it is relevant, and it keeps, it does not lose its relevance so easily. Yes.
From a consumer viewpoint or standpoint, what do you expect from consumer to appreciate this as a good design in this fast moving time?
See, I would not be able to give answer directly to your question, because consumer need also to be, if not educated, but being sensitized toward decisions they are making. है ना? At times they even don't know what is good design and what is bad design, and probably you cannot मतलब it is not expected that you need to teach them or every time you sensitize them. For them good design is which is making their life easy, right? So they are very smart, है ना? Something, so if I see as a point of view of designer, if you want something to be good to the society, है ना? That's what, so you see whether that whatever creation or your creation is adding value to that people's life or not, है ना? So if your question is कि is fast fashion is a good design, so if it is adding value to people's life, we are nobody to decide that whether this is good design or bad design. It is the consumer who decide whether this is a good design or bad design. If it is pocket friendly and still looking good on me, then it is good design for me. But if it is expensive, है ना, expensive but not pocket friendly, probably it is looking good, right? Fashionable. In layman ही तो मतलब generally people interchangeably use good design and मतलब fashion and design थोड़ा interchangeably, right? So I don't know whether they have this understanding of design and fashion really or not. It's difficult to say. Yeah.
Your end note.
And note, I would say, see, you cannot directly say whether fast fashion, yes, it is good, bad for the environment, it is bad for, in long term, it is bad for society. But at the same time, we need to see what alternative we are providing to the consumer in vis-a-vis fast fashion. Then only we'll be able to eliminate the culture of fast fashion. So you need to think on alternative, what alternative you have as compared to fast fashion that is already being there in the society, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for your time, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So you will do